Hello everyone, Infernum welcomes you to a new video. Hope everybody's doing alright, enjoying a nice break after a pretty hard fought GVG season. A well-deserved break, I would say. Towards the end, definitely the things got a little heat up with the new Chaos teams, Jezebel being released, and not only that, but people realizing that the Chaos teams are actually a lot stronger than we initially thought. They had a lot more RNG in them. We saw some gun teams which are pretty tough to crack. We saw units like Gretchen being used off faction in some teams which were definitely pretty interesting. That was a bit tiresome, so a well-deserved break is in order. Now Gauntlet is starting in around 21 hours and I decided to share some teams which for sure will help you get through the maybe 1 or 2 matches depending on the strength of your guild, obviously. And if you are towards the end of the ladder, like above 200 or something, it's pretty cooked for you. I don't know what to say, man. The way the system works for now, it favors the top guilds, and in my opinion that's fine, because after a hard fought season, imagine that us, which finished 9th, we would get matched with the guild number 10 and one of us would be eliminated in the first round. That's not ideal also, so at least this way your season efforts get rewarded. Alright, so this video is going to be fairly short because we have the same teams that were meta towards the end of the season. Will also fit the new maps from the Gauntlet, which are very similar. And the second reason is that nobody really cares about Gauntlet, I would say. The rewards are not that great and the schedule is pretty cooked. Perhaps if you're a top guild, the first few matches are fairly easy and it's gonna be easy to do 4 attacks. But given there is no sandbox and whenever you get to the hard matches and you have to test, and it's gonna get rough really quickly. And yeah, that's just how things are, so not much investment in this. Anyway, I don't really want to waste a lot of your time, so this is gonna be a short one. Let's get right into it. But before that, just a kind reminder, if you like the video, please do so, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content. Thank you. Alright, for the sake of not wasting anyone's time, I already went in the GVG interface, created some teams and took screenshots of them. I will showcase them here, and if you just want to copy them, feel free to do so. Afterwards I will also go in the GVG interface and discuss a little bit about them, but for now the main team should be this one for almost everyone. This was strong throughout all the season, and towards the end there were some strategies, some bombing strategies and things like that, but I think it should be fairly solid, and probably a lot of people are gonna use this as the main team. In terms of the second teams, it should be some chaos variation. Here we have a good one that's actually pretty rough. Obviously it's beatable, but I think it should get you quite a few wins. If you want to replace Varus, Dracus and Gun, you can do so. If you, for example, you don't have Gun or you want to use Jezebel, this is also a good variation with Lubu here and Jezebel. It's not the most obvious way to beat it, but it's beatable. Obviously everything is beatable, so the point is to get some wins, which for sure this team has done in the past. Now we also have the cultist teams we all know and love, and hate and love. So the cultist team in the front, everybody mostly knows how to beat it, but it's still some RNG and requires some fairly high affiliation, so if you set this, probably you will get quite a few wins. A second cultist team would be this one, without a tank. It's actually surprisingly annoying. It's beatable again, but quite a lot of RNG, especially if Carnelian is A5. Yeah, it's a tough cookie, and it will take some time testing and things like that. So if you feel more adventurous, you could run a team without a tank. It's fairly nice. And now, because the new map unlocked this style, we can actually place teams in the middle now. This is a cultist variation. I'm not sure if it's better than the one in the front. It's probably about the same, but for sure it's better than the one in the back that we had throughout the season, which could have been beaten with the epic flyers. Yeah, that was not great. And we also have an ESO team here. It's not the best, but if you're lacking Goren, if you're lacking things like that, you could run an esoteric team. It has some major disadvantages in the sense that Cyrus is not one of the greatest tanks, but definitely a possibility. You have some CC, you have some pushbacks from Valara. It's annoying for sure. For the keeps, I think this will be one of the best ones. Obviously you could take out Ymir and put Grid. It will kinda serve the same purpose, but with Ymir having more block on the ground, it should help. Obviously he's built as tank here, so he doesn't die to anything obvious like mages or level 3 Skelkin. And for the second team, again, some chaos variation. This is a good one, I think. Run some tests on it. A guild member did some tests on it, and it didn't fall to any obvious attacks. Obvious, probably can be beaten. But if you want, you could put in a Jezebel. You could swap things around a little, and for sure that will also help. Yeah, I would say those are the teams. If you want to just save them and use them, go ahead. And as promised, we can also explore a little more in the GVG interface. So this is a good replacement for grid team, for the main team. If you want to use this variation, you can. I don't think it's as strong, but it's definitely one of the stronger ones. Also, if you have an A5 Lady Alexandra or something like that, you could also try running this one. With Lady Alexandra you have a lot of single target damage, and honestly Kirby kinda just gets melted on this one, so it's fairly strong. There are obviously other attacks, but this is something different, and honestly the defenses that were a little more, I don't know, something different, something new, and they didn't have like 10 of them, the enemy didn't have like 10 of them. Those are the ones that held the best, because there are still a lot of work to figure out, and not many people are willing to when there's only one of the same type. And for the second team, the keep team, perhaps you could try running something like this. I'm not sure about Carnelian position here, but I think she should be fine. From this style, I don't think anything can hit her. And perhaps Gretchen could put her here. So if you want a replacement for the Chaos team that I showed you, this with Jezebel would be fairly nice. And now obviously you also have Brokir instead of Gun, so that's better at tanking. Yeah, I would say those are the three variations that I wanted to discuss. The one with Valara, the one with Lady, and some keep variations that you can use. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like it and subscribe to the channel if this helped you in any way. I appreciate you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.